government and the Kabaka's officials, once we engage properly, we can achieve the purpose for this registration. We can, I think, before the end of the year. But then we shall need the support, the collaboration of the stakeholders, and UCDA is key among them. But there are also other big ones like ABI are also big. Is it the Dutch embassy? The Royal Danish Embassy. Tell them that the key players are here so that we engage and we deliver the messages and we get this exercise underway. I would also like to talk about the saving of UCDA. You don't want to talk about it? Yes, the saving UCDA, which Tibo Wagwa has mentioned, saving UCDA, because I think a resolution was passed 2 days ago to defer the matter to 2027. Well, all of us having witnessed the advantages that have accrued to the farmers, the ordinary person, the majority of the citizens, we need to urge Parliament and government to completely abandon the idea of phasing out UCDA. Now, these new regulations by the European Parliament, the current ones, underpin the significance of UCDA. Who is going to engage with the farmers and the ordinary and the stakeholders? Who is going to engage them to ensure compliance? The Minister of Agriculture? I doubt very much. The mechanisms are not in place at all. I follow the Minister of Agriculture because the Kingdom of Buganda is largely about ordinary people who are involved in farming. And I know what I'm talking about. So for Uganda to comply with these regulations, we need UCDA. Isn't that obvious? But that's merely the tip of the iceberg as far as the role of UCDA and emancipating the ordinary person is concerned. And even before these regulations, the issue of quality, the quality of coffee, which affects the price, which affects the livelihoods of the ordinary person, was a very significant even the quantity of coffee that was being produced. That's why when we initiated the Mwanterimba in 2016 and engaged with UCDA, they gave us seedlings which they couldn't distribute. Mukodomi Wangari Wanurutako can testify to that. Yes, they could not distribute them, not because they didn't want, but they didn't have the mechanisms. But because they were in existence, they could engage with, and we engaged with the farmers, and we had production boosted. The role of providing extension services is also very, very paramount to this industry. So in the current situation, we believe that UCD actually needs more support than it gets in terms of finances from the government. I don't know the role that some of these industries that are supported play as far as citizens of Uganda are concerned. Some industries have been supported with huge amounts of money. You know them. I don't know the role of some of those industries vis-a-vis the role of coffee. So UCD actually needs more support. And I read in the papers that the matter will be revisited in 2027. And if they decide to phase out UCD in 2027, I think the government will have made its biggest mistake. True. And I thought you were going to upload that.